Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to the review of the Liverpool versus Arsenal game that took place earlier today at the Anfield Stadium in Liverpool, where Liverpool lost a 2-0 lead earlier in the game to draw 2-2 against Arsenal, who I felt in the first half we didn't perform to our usual standards. We're a bit sloppy. In fact, the two goals we switched off. The two goals Liverpool scored in the first half. One was a surprise throw in. I don't know. They just switched off, and the second goal came like maybe 1 minute 27 seconds later. Like we had two goals in quick succession, and at that stage, one would be fearing a battering or something from Liverpool. But in the second half, the boys came out with a renewed belief, and Martinelli scored in the 46th minute. And then Merino added the second one, I think around the 60th or 70th minute before being sent off. So we finished the game with 10 men. Two bookable offences, two yellow cards, and he'll be missing the game against Newcastle. And with Trossard limping off as well, we might be playing that game without a striker. But that said, Martinelli actually played up front in second. Most of the part up front in second half, he was switching to the number 9. That's how he scored his brilliant header to bring us back into the game. And I felt he played well. Most Arsenal fans have been calling for him to play striker position under Merino. Merino did try him out as a striker. He's good at heading the ball. He can run in the channels. He can run in inside and outside. So why not play him there? But today he was switching constantly with Trossard, and that worked. And maybe if it's a situation whereby Trossard is injured because he limped off. I don't know if it's hamstring or it's just cramp. And then obviously Merino is suspended. Then it won't be bad to see him up front. And they bring on someone like one area or something. But again, we finished the game today with 4 left backs. Guys, 4 left backs. Luis Kelly, Calafiori, Zinchenko, and Tierney. We are all on the field by the time we finished the game. And, that shows you how down to bare bones we are at the moment with the injuries, and that shows that we need to sign players this transfer window. It is obviously important. It's obviously obvious now that we need legs, we need more bodies in the club. But I felt that the second half performance, again, like I said, was much more improved. We were taking it to Liverpool. We didn't let our heads drop. Remember that we gave them a guard of honor. That could have been quite humiliating for the players, maybe. I don't know, but we were showing respect to the winners of the Premier League. The Premier League is not easy to win. We give them a guard of honor at the beginning of the game, and we then started the game slowly, and we bounced back. It was surprising, though. Not really surprising when Trent Alexander-Arnold came on, and some fans, were booing him because he's obviously leaving on a free to Real Madrid. I felt it was a bit unfair, and for the equalizing goal, he was the one that was playing Merino onside, so maybe we affected him. I don't know, but again, see, these things are like when you want to move on from a job. If you see a better offer, you move. It's a job to the players. I know that he's a Liverpool kid. He grew up through the academy and everything, and I understand that. But come on, cut him some slack. The whole booing and stuff was totally uncalled for. But facing Arsenal now, we play Newcastle on next Sunday. Newcastle beat Chelsea 2-0. They didn't look really convincing. In fact, they actually struggled against 10-man Chelsea earlier today. But let's see what happens at the Emirates Stadium next weekend. We're only, I think, 2 points above them now, so we need to actually win to ensure that we have not even officially qualified for Champions League. We know we will qualify, but we have not really officially qualified. And it's really tight, really tight, for teams behind us. But yeah, that's what's at stake in the Premier League. We live to fight another day, but I'm proud of the boys today, the courage that they showed. Obviously, I wanted 3 points. Everybody wanted 3 points, but with the circumstance that we found ourselves, a point from the game was not really that bad of a result. So thank you guys for watching. I'll be back. Sorry, I didn't do the preview of this game because I was at the AMVCA. I know you've seen some of the pictures. We are still even trying to edit the content, and it was a fun night. So Lokama did not do preview, but at least I'm doing the review, and I'll be back to do the preview and review of the Newcastle game. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great week ahead. Lokama out.